William Blackstone, 1723–1780, was an English jurist, judge, and the author of Commentaries on the Laws of England, a work that became one of the most influential legal texts in the English-speaking world. His ideas not only shaped the British legal system but also deeply impacted the development of American law, particularly through its incorporation into the U.S. legal system during its formative years. Early life and education. William Blackstone was born on July 10, 1723, in London, England, into a well-off, established family. His father, Charles Blackstone, was a merchant and a member of the London Corporation, and his mother was the daughter of an alderman. His family's relatively comfortable financial position allowed Blackstone to receive a superior education from an early age. He attended the prestigious Charterhouse School in London, which was renowned for preparing students for entry into the legal and political spheres. He went on to study at Pembroke College, Oxford, where he began his formal education in law. Blackstone initially enrolled at Oxford in 1741, but it wasn't until a few years later that he began focusing on law, particularly on the study of English common law. Blackstone's university years were formative, providing him the opportunity to learn from prominent legal scholars and to begin developing his own legal ideas. Legal career and Commentaries on the Laws of England. In 1746, Blackstone was called to the bar, officially becoming a barrister at the Inner Temple in London. His legal career took off relatively quickly, and by 1753, he was appointed as a lecturer on English common law at Oxford University. This position was significant, as it allowed Blackstone to combine his academic inclinations with his professional expertise. During his time as a lecturer, Blackstone wrote and published his seminal work, Commentaries on the Laws of England, which he began in 1756. The commentaries were initially written as a series of lectures aimed at students, but the work quickly gained much wider acclaim and established Blackstone as one of the foremost legal scholars of his time. The commentaries were published in 4 volumes between 1765 and 1769, and they provided a comprehensive overview of English law, touching on both substantive and procedural aspects of the law. The work was revolutionary in several ways. For one, it was the first systematic and detailed analysis of English law, and it presented the law as a unified body of principles that could be understood in a logical and coherent manner. Blackstone's approach to explaining common law was both systematic and accessible, making it an essential resource for legal practitioners and students. The work was also notable for emphasizing the importance of the law as a protector of individual rights, a perspective that was highly influential on both English and American legal thought. The commentaries covered a range of topics, including the rights of individuals, property law, criminal law, and the role of judges. Perhaps its most significant contribution was its systematic approach to explaining the English Constitution and the fundamental principles of common law. Blackstone discussed the role of judges as interpreters of law, rather than creators of new laws, and emphasized the importance of precedent in ensuring consistency and stability in legal decisions. The commentaries also had a significant impact on the development of American legal thought. American lawyers and judges in the 18th and 19th centuries regularly referred to Blackstone's work as a source of authority in matters of law. The influence of Blackstone was especially evident in the drafting of the U.S. Constitution and the development of the Bill of Rights. In fact, the protection of individual rights in the commentaries served as a major inspiration for the framers of the American Constitution. Personal life and public service. Beyond his academic and professional achievements, Blackstone was also involved in public life. He was elected as a Member of Parliament in 1770, serving as a representative for the Oxfordshire constituency. Although his time in Parliament was not particularly remarkable, it further underscored his standing within the establishment and his engagement with the political issues of his time. Blackstone also enjoyed a successful career as a judge, holding the position of Justice of the Peace for many years and eventually being appointed as a judge of the Court of Common Pleas in 1775. Blackstone's personal life was relatively quiet, and he remained a somewhat reclusive figure despite his public accomplishments. He married Sarah Franks in 1756, with whom he had several children. His family was also involved in legal and academic circles, and Blackstone remained closely tied to the institutions of Oxford throughout his life. Legacy and influence. William Blackstone died on February 14, 1780, at the age of 56. His death marked the end of an era in British legal scholarship, but his legacy has endured. His commentaries on the laws of England continued to influence generations of lawyers, judges, and legal scholars long after his death. The text has remained an indispensable source of common law knowledge, not only in Britain but also in the United States, where it was revered by the Founding Fathers. In addition to his academic contributions, Blackstone's work helped shape the philosophy of law in both England and America. His emphasis on natural law, the protection of individual rights, and the primacy of legal precedent continues to resonate in contemporary legal systems.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.